Okay, welcome back. Now I'm sharing yoast SEO. That's why that plugin is so important, which we call what? So search console is already in. That's why I had to suggest two plugins for you, because you might go wrong with the other one. So don't worry about now verifying your domain ownership from Search Console, because that plugin SiteKit has enabled it to be automatic rather than the tiresome process, the previous tiresome process. What we just need to do is to try to configure yoast, try to configure it so that you can also extract the sitemap. That's so important. Don't forget this step is so important. Okay, so now we are doing the general settings. We want the site title separator to be this. You can put this dot. So the site title separator would be whenever your website, someone is onto your website, or whenever your website, the appearance of your pages here on top. Just like this, the site separator is this thing here. They call it the pie. So it's home / sneaker whatever. Okay, that's the site separator. Okay, so the logo, save the changes. Remember, this is under search appearance settings. I would highly encourage you to try these general settings first. So that it moves smoothly. Okay, because it will give you it will give you a prompt where you can fill in all your information, social media. If you want people to crawl your website, or if it's still under construction, you can integrate with other third-party applications. I encourage you to keep these as they are. You want to install, you want to submit the website sitemap. What is a sitemap? A sitemap is like a readable file that is always used by search engines to crawl your website, so that they are constantly being updated if there are new things on your website. So it's so important and so essential. So let me, excuse me, just try to locate where you can find the sitemap. But in most cases, it's just your website address .xml, I think, /xml. I think so. In most cases, if you have installed the yoast SEO plugin, because it already does do an XML sitemap for you. Okay, let's see XML sitemaps here. So you come under, it's under features. Remember this, under features. Then on XML sitemaps, make sure this is on. Then you click on this question mark icon. Then click on see the XML sitemap for a website. So this is the sitemap. So you just come here, copy, and come here to sitemaps and paste this code, this link. So remove all the other things here and just leave sitemap index.xml and submit. It will submit all the pages on your website and everything which is in need of indexing, posting indexing. So that one is the main sitemap. So I submitted it. This is a website submission for indexing through Google. If you have done this, you are rest assured that you've done the proper thing. They've done the proper thing in submitting the sitemap. So anything else, nothing else in terms of that's my alarm for that. I will probably edit that out. So the next thing would be on the product page. Now on the products page, how to utilize the yoast SEO. You will probably see SEO, the SEO fields there, and you might be wondering why are the SEO fields there. SEO fields are there for you to utilize them. So let's come onto a product. This yoast guides you on how to properly structure your content in a way that is accepted by Google and other search engines. So I'll show you how they help you in this regard. So for example, we have this product here. Our product is two descriptions. So what happens here is there are three codes here. You probably yours is red. This dot here is red probably. So there is red, orange, and green. So what this means is if it's red, your product is not properly optimized. If it's orange like this, it means your product is optimized up to a better level. But the idea is to make it green. If it is green, it means your product is well optimized. So there is readability. You probably, even this one, if it was green, it was going to be good. Readability good. So readability is readability according to your website being indexed by being read by Google. Okay, so let's go to the most important things here. The most important thing would be the focused key phrase. So the idea would be to just put the name of the product here on the focus key phrase. That's the keyword which people use to whenever looking for a product. So the other thing would be a slide. A slide, just make sure that I advise you on the SEO title to keep it as it is. This is how the link appears on top here, as I have showed you. So it will start with the title, the page, the separator, and the site title, which means the title of the product, the title of the page, the page separate and set title. Okay, meta description is so important. What is a meta description? Meta description is a snippet that appears on a search engine whenever someone searches for a product. Let me demonstrate meta descriptions here. The meta description is this one. This one. These words are the meta description. So the idea is to try and to describe your product in a way that will prompt a person to click to your website. So that's the meta description. So the idea here, let me just this so that my demo. Okay, you can see that we have a bar. So if you are typing, if there is a proper number of words which they need here, so the idea is to describe your product and do this by screen always, and make sure you include the focus key phrase in your description. So in order to make this icon should be green, as I told you. To make it green, you should follow everything they've described here. So the first thing, all these red dots, they represent what you didn't do. So it's like there's no outbound links on your descriptions. Outbound links are links that link to another website. So let's try to put outbound links. On this word South Africa, I'm going to link it to Wikipedia just for the sake of demonstration. Wikipedia, South Africa. For SEO purposes, we can also do that. It properly demonstrates that to Google's eyes that your website or there's something which speaks for South Africa. So you come here, you type in your link URL, you link this. In some cases it might not be even necessary to do this, but for the sake of demonstration, so that one detects that there are outbound links, I'm gonna include that. Okay, I've done outbound links. Next would be key phrase in the introduction. Okay, that would be on this description. This description, A for sensitive light, changing colors. So I'll put the focus key phrase. Okay, in the introduction on this description phrase. I'll repeat it here. Okay, let me just distinguish these two. Stay now in the introduction. Sorry for that noise. Please give me a like so that I can go. Now we have, you can see that focus key phrase thing has been removed. Text length contains 20 words. So they would advise you to do at least 300 words. I will highly encourage you to type as much information as possible here. Then image in the image key phrase. So the image key phrase in the image would be your image titles. Let's try to repeat this so that you see what I mean. So whenever you are setting your product images, there is one important thing which you must remember. Always remember this. That it is so important. It's so important to remember that. It's so vital to remember that. Okay, let's look for those sneakers. Changing colors, I think. What's this one? Let's see the title. Okay, so on the title, make sure that it's not a scribblish number. It won't be good for SEO. And also make sure all the out box is filled. Alternative text box is filled. This will help whenever an image that isn't showing, the title will appear. And also for they always argue that it's for people with disabilities. They always argue that it also helps people with disabilities. So make sure that your images always contain an alt text in the title, which is properly optimized to your website. Then all these images, you make sure that at least the keyword is on the alt text and on the title. Okay, so I've properly demonstrated a few things here. So the only remaining things for it to turn to green would be the text length and outbound links. Let me try to link last part here. Link here. Let me try to link to Nike. Okay. So let's link to the website. To make sure that you have an outbound link. As for the sake of demonstration. Okay, third. Okay. Outbound links still, it doesn't recognize that I have put outbound links, which is not a big issue. But it basically demonstrates all the problems which you need to fix so that it turns in the green. I'll do a full tutorial about yoast SEO, but basically that's all. If you're confused on what's SEO and what's happening there, this is basically everything. This is will definitely help you in some cases to fill in those boxes. To help you fill in those boxes. So be that as it may, let me conclude my tutorial now. Day number 2 of shooting this video. Please give me a like, because I'm doing a great job trying to help people, as many people as possible in the world. So let me stop. Okay, thank you very much for watching this video. I hope it's been helpful. I hope it's not also too long, but I've tried all, and I'll probably remove and edit some of the parts because it's been a lengthy tutorial. Check this one, which I've linked somewhere here. It's also a beneficial video. Don't forget to subscribe, comment, and share. If you are watching this from Facebook, please give me that like thing and follow my page. Also try to visit our website. Just Google Digmarkhub. The first result on Google. That's me. That's us. That's me. Probably us. Okay. So that will demonstrate good SEO to you. Probably you can read blog posts about search engine optimization, latest blog posts there, and also so many things. Even this video I'll post it there, and everything. Most probably the blog posts will be beneficial to you. This is at least signing off.